Welcome. I think we're going online. Hopefully. Let's see if Saribot shows up. Let me pop on Discord and let y'all know, since the notifications don't seem to be working properly anymore. Saribot is here. How come the stadium got hot after the game? Because all of the fans left. All right. Well, there we go. Nope. I give up. I'll figure it out. Wait, what? General? Streaming. Pixels. At? Everyone? Hopefully fixed commercials. Let's see if we got. And smiley face. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are. Hopefully that goes out. And we'll see how that works. Ah. Apparently I was on a color. Ooh, I did more than I thought. Alright, cool. Nameless, how's Miss Whimsy doing? I'm doing well, and how are you doing? I'm sorry, Nameless. I shouldn't have been teasing you and always lost the other day. I'll behave myself better. I've been properly put in my place. I hope you had a really good day. I'll resist the temptation next time. Hopefully. Still thinking I'm drinkable. Please no. Please no. I was half paying attention. It was on in the background. It was funny at the time. All I can say in my defense is it was very hot. I'm not sure why Lost always calls you drinkable. That's always confusing to me too. He said it more than once. Don't worry, I didn't mind. It was funny to me too. I'm just like, why would you say that? So yeah. I thought he was being silly on purpose. But apparently I was a little too silly for him. Such is life. It's only funny because everybody knows it's just joking. I mean, if anybody really thought I was serious, I would be devastated. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. While saying weird things as usual, you know. I know. You're the silliest out of every one of us all. Well, you know, I think it, I say it. My generation teased a lot more, and I don't think it was a bad thing. We turned out okay, so I know younger people feel differently sometimes. But I think good-natured teasing between friends should be a happy thing. So. Wait. If I were to be hurt by teasing of strangers on the internet, I'd be in depression. But I know. Oh my gosh, people say the worst things online. Oh my gosh. I have pictures, screenshots of things different people have said that I'm just like, they know this is in the public, right? Oh my gosh. It's like, if you can dish it, though, you should be able to take it. That's always my philosophy. If Lost was here, he'd say, I'm already depressive. I don't find you depressing. I think I upset Lost sometimes. I don't mean to. I don't think he's used to older people in his life being in a teasy way. But he seems fine with your age group. Now you don't. He's just like that, don't worry. Oh. Let's see here. I meant to square this off. This isn't much of a square. I messed that up already. He always sounds upset, but he's like that lol. Yeah, he's a sweetie pie. I think he started listening out to her stream. Her streams when he was walking home from school or something, or from a school bus. Feels like he's been there forever. You've been there a long time too. Over a year. Probably close to 2 years at this point. It's been a while. It's been almost a year, not two. It feels like it. Ugh. Time. Time keeps on ticking into the future. Yeah, I didn't really post anything on the Discord over the weekend. I was trying to spend it with Hedge. Being her birthday and all. Never mind, it's been a year, lol. I've just been subbed for about a year. I thought it's been about a year, because it was summer. Pardon me, I thought you were here by her last birthday, because you guys talked about it. But maybe I remember wrong. So you had to have been here before that. Well, I said like 2 weeks after first stream, though. Ah, okay. Most people take longer. By the way, I tried to adjust my commercials, but you won't know. Because I saw you subbed, so... Yeah. But hopefully it'll be better. I just put everything on the absolute minimum, and hopefully it won't overrule me. Funny how I found her, by the way. Okay, how did you find her? Do I want to know? And I'm proud to be the first sub on your channel, ma'am. Why, thank you, kind sir. I was proud at first, but then they've just really gone crazy with the commercials. It does not do that to the girls' channels. I guess they're grandfathered in differently, and I might not have agreed to be affiliate if I had realized quite how it was going to hit people. So, I don't know. I don't think it's good to have more commercial than show. So I wouldn't want to do that to other people. So how did you find my hedge? Three. Yeah, nothing wrong. I just wanted to watch some Minecraft on a random Saturday and thought, hey, why not going to a little streamer stream quickly? And stumbled upon a young cute wolf playing on her single world. Yeah, she is cute. You know what? She's cute in real life too. The Lord has blessed her with the cuteness. Like random people come up and just tell her she's cute. I mean, it's not like I'm just saying it because I'm her mom. She'll be like, why are you talking to me, random stranger? But she's always polite. And says thank you. On the other hand, then she doesn't think how it sounds when she just tells people, yep, I'm cute. It's because since she was little bitty, people would just tell her that, like randomly. We were at a coffee shop recently and someone did it again. She's confident and she's every right to be. Yeah, she is, but it can come across. I used to try to warn her it can come across offensive to some people to just announce you're cute. But I gave up. I'm just like, you know what? You be you, kiddo. You be you. It is confidence. It's not, it's not like, the word isn't coming to me, but conceit. How's that offensive? Like, really? Well, you know, most people don't walk around saying, okay, if a little kid goes around saying, I'm cute, that's one thing. But at some point, you're old enough that if you walk into a place and you go, I'm cute, and just announce it, it isn't quite taken the same way as if you're a 2 or 3-year-old, you know? Or think of a girl walking into a room and announcing that she's pretty or beautiful. It can be taken the wrong way. It could be as simple as the young lady going, I love this dress. I feel so pretty. That's very good and positive. But we've all known young ladies who have high opinions of themselves that are not perhaps shared by everybody else around them. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Or maybe you're really lucky, but there are girls out there that, you know, they're maybe more confident than they should be. Well, I wouldn't be offended. I just think that she's self-centered or really confident in herself. Exactly. And if anybody really cares, they can talk to good old Hedge for a few seconds and they'll know she's not self-centered. She puts other people in front of her all the time. She's a sweetie pie. I love her. Like, whatever anyone think about you, what's really important is what you think about yourself. Because from a person to another, you are two completely different people to them anyway. So, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I never cared what anybody thought of me. To be fair. I probably should have, but I didn't. I was always like, you know what? If they're willing to believe stuff about me, that's really their problem, not mine. By the way, still on starting stream? Am I? Oh my gosh! I've been doing this stupid thing the whole time. Now people are gonna be mad it's not on there. Hold on. Why is this not working? Ta-da! Thank you for saying something. Ah. This is the one I'm doing today. I just kind of wanted to square it off, but then I went too far. So I don't know what I'm doing now, but we'll see. We'll find out together. Thank you for saving me from my stupidity. Well, now I find you really sweet and kind, a bit blunt from time to time, but it's a good kind of bluntness, if that's even a word. You're welcome. Well, thank you. Yes, I am blunt. That is something I've heard before. But I think that's a good thing. So there you go. People know where they stand with me. Right, I'm going to knowingly color this in wrong to just sort of give myself a line to be a goal. Because I find that helps me somewhat. Actually, and then I did it wrong. Boo. Okay, let me get this. Yep, that'll give me something to work with. I find it being a good thing. Maybe I should have said honest. Wouldn't have sounded as negative. I don't think it's negative. I think we need more people who are blunt in the world. The world would be a happier place if everybody knew where they stood. I think what makes people uncomfortable is never being sure what other people around them are thinking or feeling. So, if I was going to fix the world, I would put more bluntness in it. So I'll never apologize for that one. I do try, though, not to hit people over the head with it. And remember, I have messed up before. And I don't like that. I'm not trying to be hurtful. And I know I have been before. Because I'll just say what's so obvious. And, you know, maybe maybe it wasn't to other people. But I'm not trying to be hurtful. I think that's what makes a difference too. I think I don't know. I think if people are honest, they can usually tell if someone's trying to be hurtful or not. But what do I know? Thinking, right? I must go to the dreaming realm. My sleep paralysis demon's calling me already. How comforting and thoughtful that is. Hopefully your sleep paralysis demon will be nice to you tonight and let you actually get some rest. Have a good night, bonne nuit, and all that. I hope you sleep well. I wish you a wonderful evening, Whimsy. Take care of yourself and remember to drink water. It's good for you. I drink lots of water. Thank you very much. You too. Let's hope. Yes, let's hope indeed. Alright, if I'm going to start from up there. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. We got a few more 20s thrown in here. An 11 or so. There's a few 11s. $13. All right, and then we have 15. And then we have 18. I mean, it starts like a confuddled mess, but it starts to really come together nicely. So there's that. All right, let's go back a minute. Pick up 4. And then 2. All right, I think that's it for this. A lot of the smaller numbers here. All right, let's pop up here. 31. Just for the sheer range of it, let's pop up here and get rid of these. All right, and then we have a 37. 43. 45. 22. 41. 46. 52. 51. 55. 69 and 70. All right, let's see. I mean, it's not perfect. So we can come down here and work on this structure into the river and then up. So I think this is the mountain edge, maybe. What I can see is there's just a number that's just spammed in here that I could just attack. Feel like I could get a lot done over here. Yeah. I'm moderately inclined to do that. I wish it would let you have a broader brush if you're trying to cheat. That'd be nice. And yes, I know I'm going over other colors, but this is a nice light color and it will help me to see where I have other colors built in. And then I'll come back and pick those up and fix them. But this will give me a much bigger piece of what this looks like. Oh, buggers, I hear the dryer. I'm gonna have to go deal with that in a second, maybe. Actually, we're just gonna cheat really big time. There we go. I'm not really making sure I should probably do that. Ah. Oh, I can go all the way over. Yeah, that'll be way faster to just zoop. Zoop. Now we're just gonna color that all in. I think this is sky, but it could be water. Zoop. There we go. We'll just kind of sloppily go through like so. And I'll come back and do cleanup. This gives me a hope of finishing, you know, this century. I can resist pressing the wrong buttons. How did I do that? was kind of cool. Well, we're getting there. All right, so 200 left. So there's another big chunk of 5s somewhere. Aha! How am I doing that? I don't understand. Where it goes all the way up? Like, I'm not trying to do that. $37 left. $28. Right, where's another obvious sky spot? I would think up in here, maybe. I mean, I've done all this. It reminded me of those old dot matrix printer pictures. Oh, I just saw one. Three. Alright, well, that'll show up. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna come up here and work on the 12s next. Ugh! Because I think that's gonna add a lot to the picture. I think we're getting some clouds. I'll get out the 5 again in a second. There we go. Yeah, I'll come back down and deal with that in a minute, but well, this will be pretty. I say, as I proceed to mess up the picture. I just keep doing it. Those are in the 60s. I'm not worried about them. I did see some more 12s over this way somewhere. Down here. Like, get everything over here except this one. Alrighty. Yep, there was another section up here. There we go. $600 left. There's still quite a bit of those left. There we go. And that leaves me with 400. 400 left. Alright. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Well, look, I was just going to do a little bit of this. Ha ha ha, and this is what I fell into. Rabbit holes, rabbit holes, rabbit holes. Pixel art is full of rabbit holes. Wascally rabbit. Okay, 72 left. So we're definitely making progress. Yeah, I think honestly white is an accent color. There might be another section of them, but I'm not going to go hunting. I think they're going to be sprinkled through to a degree. So I'm not going to worry too much right now. Let's work on connecting this. What have I got going? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll at least finish off this bit and get these pieces connected to each other. That'll be nice. And we'll just do it in chunks. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a 12 that I missed before. I knew there'd be a few. Alright, now I want to come back in and get those 5s that I messed up. I'm not worried about the 3s. 5. There was another one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say we're gonna come in and just be greedy with these 2. Let's get that extra section of 12s. bulk of this, then I'll come back in for those 3s. I know I'm being cheaty, but I do want to finish someday. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna come back in for the 3s now. And at least hopefully this area will be a little more cohesively connected. Feeling like this is probably not the sky. Yeah, this is more of an outline or shadowing. There we go. And then we'll just kind of come in here, pick these up. Do-do. We obviously will come in and pick up the other colors. Oh, we got some more floors over here that I hadn't quite got to. Oh, wow, that made a huge difference. All right. All right, we haven't done all of these colors, but I'll go ahead and grab them. Some of these others while I'm here. Definitely found some more 4s. Ah, incoming ad break. All right, let's see, and we'll pop you in here because you were here anyway. Let's see, so I was doing 4s and 3s. Okay, so I'm almost done with these colors, to be honest. Well, there's more 3s, but the 4s. Yeah, the last ones are going to be up in this kind of area, I think. Alrighty. Well, maybe I was more done with them than I thought. Because this might just, this is, I think, the bridge area. At least what I thought looked like a bridge. We certainly have kind of a round thing going on. I'll have to pull back in a second and look. Yay! Alright, 28 left, yeah. It's an accent color though, so it'll be throughout. Okay, let's... Okay, so we've got more of the white up here. Yeah, because I didn't finish going down through here either. So, let's just see. Alright, so we've got more. Alright. Yeah, if I want to come up here and work on that. Not actually attacking that yet. That's definitely looking watery. Alright, so if I want to do more work on this, one is a good color. Let's just see how much of this red is in here. I know I saw other. Maybe I imagined it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's up here. There we go. So it'll probably be a different color on the other side. Yeah, I need there'd be more over here. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Because guess I had just thought that might be a connection to the bridge, but maybe it's just foliage. This sure looks bridgey to me. Alright, let's see how much of this is. I mean, maybe I was wrong, but it does look rather like a bridge shape to me. I mean, it could be water showing through the bridge. Or this could be a reflection. Alright, that feels like that's more part of whatever this water system is. Kind of defining it. Okay. Okay, well. I'll find the other spots, but I don't think I found the bridge color, maybe. Alright. Let's just really quickly at least fill in this little piece. And of course I could be totally wrong. There might not be any bridge at all. This looks like a nice little round Chinese bridge shape, though. I know that's a number that I have seen proliferated throughout, so it's a little odd to me that it's so suddenly, yeah. Alright, let's just... Yeah, because I'm gonna mess that one up. All right. This is every time I think I know what I'm doing. I don't. We'll have to see. Right now, this is what I'm working on. Alright, and then the ones start here. We'll just knowingly get some wrong here. Oh, I didn't mean to undo one. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's one left on the entire map. I'm sure it will jump out at me at some point. But it really could be anywhere, so... I didn't think that was close. I was that close to finishing them all. Alright. Now I can go with 2s, 22s, 30s. was trying to get the colors from the one little bridge. There's another. Oop, that one's done. Alright, oddly enough, I know I'm doing the very back end here, but it's a little bit annoying me that this guy's not a little more done when it's so close. So I'm gonna pop in and do some of that. 63. Yeah. Because sometimes I'll come back for those threes. Golly, that's going to be a pain in the patootie. Alright, so there's 21 of these left. Nine. 9. That makes more sense. Alright, so they'll be sprinkled throughout. Let me get this ridiculous. Put that back. I'll come back up here and get these. Aha. Alright, and then we need to get those last threes because that's going to really mess me up. Then we have our 36 and our 63. Alright, and then I'm going to pop in with at least finishing off those 6s. And we'll see where we're at. Actually, as long as I'm over here, let's grab you. Alright. Alright. Oh, there they are. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, obviously I have a few left of some of these colors, but for the most part, a lot of them are done now. Yeah, I don't want to get any of the darker colors wrong because that'll cause me problems later. What was that number? There was like a 50, yeah, 55. Because I didn't really make an effort to fill this bit in. But I kind of should since I'm doing so much of it. $58. $52. I thought I saw one up here. No, it's another 58. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, I'm not looking for perfection just now, but I am definitely trying to get these a little more connected. Where I see the higher numbers. Okay. Let's come up here. Grab the 130 just to make my life a little easier. Alright, and let's get these 6s going. That feels like... There we go. These really are sink or swim streams. Either I have everybody in them or nobody. I hope people are enjoying them in the bots, because I've noticed they do well there. It's harder for me to be responding to whatever you might be thinking there, because I'm in the past. Doo, doo, doo. Alright, let's get that 3 that I missed. And even though I'm not really doing these colors yet, I just kind of want to finish off these areas. Then another 3. Yeah, there's lots of 2s, so I'm not really worried about getting that filled in completely right. But I do want to at least get a head start on that. was hiding in here. There's a bunch of twos over that other section too, so I'm just gonna I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Alright, that should at least help with these areas. And then I'm gonna come down here and start picking up twos again. Those lovely places where I messed that up. Awesome. Oh, that's right, because we go and we have kind of a reflective moment. So there's sun down this way. Unless it's up through here. Oh. I'm gonna hurt myself. How'd you hurt yourself? Playing video games? What kind of video games? Pixel art? Sure. Alright, well. Again, I'll find the rest of that as I go through. Not gonna worry too terribly much about it. I would have thought up this way. Shows what I know. This bridge gets weirder and weirder to me as I go. Well, I'll come back to some of those colors for that bridge. I think most of my 60s are going to be in here. All right. Well, hopefully this is riveting as you watch it in the VOD. I never know, to be honest. I never know. Alright. Oh, there's one left. Oh my gosh. I hate that part, actually. Well, you've got bunches. It's kind of easy, you know? This is the area that kind of makes the most sense, but... Okay, I gotta be really careful with these because they're so dark. Ah. Alright, let's come down here. Come back over there in a second. And then there was a 63 and some 62s. Oh, a lot of these. That's a pretty color. Alright, let's get that 60 back. Nope, I knew I was going to do that. Alright, let's fix those before I mess them up hopelessly. Okay, so this does make it look more like a bridge structure again. 60. Just trying to be really careful since this one is such a dark color. I don't want it to cause me problems later. I'm like, where's that one color? I thought I had it. Oh my goodness. Alright. Sorry, I'm focusing here. Alright. Hey, yo.
Yeah. I got laundry switched up and I was about to start to dry her back up and I remembered that it and squeaks a little bit and then I
You're fine, honey.
I was trying to be considerate.
I so appreciate you being considerate. You're the best. Bring what?
Bring a drink or something?
I have a drink, thank you. Thank you, my dear. I mean, this is the place that makes most sense, but this is also clearly an accenty type of color. And I know there was some of it over here as well. Okay. I feel very confident that this is stream. Boa Shoa. have one left of this whole color. Ah. I'm thinking that's water. Alright, well that's something. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of that color. But it looks like we're mostly at the end of a lot of these. That'll be down by the bridge. Alright, if I'm gonna come up here, this is clearly land. I know there's a lot of 22 over in that other area too, so I think I wanna start digging into that color. Or do I? Let's see. Yeah. That's a good choice. Nice and light too. Perfect. Alright. Oh. Yeah, no. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with that. I'll kind of let that outline at this side, but I'm not going to make... Yeah. I don't mind popping in the occasional, but the goal was to be... Why will you not click? Was to be 22. Although, clearly we've got some 32s of it. Alrighty. Alright, so that's just that little section of shadowing, I guess? Just get that pop of color in there. Oh, makes a point. Alright, we got that. Alrighty. Alright, so we've got that 122, but for the most part, yeah, up here is where we start again. Alright, I'll come back to that down below. Alright, let's get some of these 30s out of the way on me. I'm up here. Definitely got some 60s going on. $38, $37. Okay. $39. I don't know why the 39s are harder to read. I'll get you 68 in a second. $37. $31. Okay, let's go pick up 60 and 61. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted 60. Boop, boop, boop. Then it was 68. Yeah, this has got to be... Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of loosey-goosey in here. And then we got another 48, 44. And then 43. 42. T1. Honestly, it just goes so fast once you've started plugging them all in. And 40. 13s and 9s and 20. I have to come back and pick that up because obviously I messed that up. Maybe like a straw? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this should go through pretty quick, to be honest. Famous last words. Go to 58 really quick. Boop. Alright, 43. Grab those two while we're over here just cause they're orphans all alone. Alright, we have 68. I thought it was in 2 spots, but we definitely have the 1, and then 52. Alright, now let's go back down. 45 isn't a lot. 46. Let's grab 46. Okay. If there's more, I'll find it in a minute. Alright, 45. 45. Alright, that's very red. go get that 11 in a second because I've done most of those. All right, and then the 46. More 45 down here. 44. 44. 41. Ad break in progress. Well, there's that. I guess at least it's letting me know now. So that part is working. It's a little distracting over there like that, but it's the only way I'll know. Yeah, let's go back and pick up that too. All right, because I messed that up. And I messed that up. 9. Awesome that I'm thoroughly messing it up as I go. Get back that 52. Alright, let's go down to 23. Then 18. 15 and 13. That's river, that's this. Question becomes, what do I care more about? This area. I feel like if I go kind of up through here, this has a natural break to it. 14. There. Just sort of here and up. Kind of, and just leave that. I'm not even gonna do that. That's obviously part of the water. Yeah, I think that's a good direction to go. 26. 39. do these 47s while we're over here. Not sure what's going on with all of that. And the 30, yeah, I'm on 39. All right. 37. Okay, and that is a more natural kind of end. 39 here. Yeah, I mean if I choose to, but I don't really want to do all that. I'm just trying to make this make a little more sense here. I'm not trying to be cray-cray right now. Yeah, and then 39. That's gonna connect up that all somehow, some way. Some kind of path down that way, I guess. Don't want to go too crazy here. 39. Yeah. We're gonna have more of those 60s down here too. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that so much. All right, so where's the 36? That's what I really need. The question is the sky or water? I think sky makes a little more sense. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Let's get 6 back fixed. I thought I had like all of those, but apparently not now. Alright, let's do a 30-31 thing. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't really want to go through all that. So then where's 30? Alright. I mean, obviously all of this is still gonna matter. But And then we have 48. I messed that up. Alright, let's just do it. 45. Yep, I don't want to go through everything else, but we'll just really quickly pop. $44. $43. 43. 45. 40. 41. 'Alright. Yeah, and I can go up on the other side, and it'll be a little more cohesive. I think my slipper just fell off my foot. Yep, where'd it go? Oh well. Yeah, I don't really want to go over into this area so much yet. $55. 46. 45. 46. Yeah, so this will come together better later, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is very riveting. Gotta be honest. I'm sorry. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with the 39 as long as I'm here, because I've gone so far off track of I'm going to go do this area, and then I did a completely different area. Alright, so... let's get back up here where I wanted to be to begin with. 19. Here we go. Let me fix my... Oof. Oops. 18. There we go. I just kind of want to do this little triangle in. And then I'll get back to the other area, but I'm just... It's kind of coming together quicklier now, if that's a word. It's not. As I just made it up, but... 18. And I am being a little sloppy with it, and I know that. Oops, I'm hiding it there. 18. There we go. And we'll get back that 19 and pop you here. Alright, and then we have 16 coming up to bat. Gee, this looks a little bit mountainy. There's 131 hiding in the middle of all of it. Boop. Back to 16. There we go. I'll come back and pick up those 18s in a second. Right, and then we have 15s. Actually, probably be better off to do this 13s first, just because there's way more of them, but I know there's a few of these hidden in here. Let's do, and there's another 16 hiding. Alright, let's get to the 13s. And mess up what I have very carefully done, because that makes it even more fun. Annoying. Annoying! I have no one to blame but myself. Yep, and then I wanted to go through here, so that's not shabby. 16. Oh my goodness. And then 14. And 13. I'm pretty sure this becomes the water. So, if I choose to at least do the upper bit of the water. Golly, that's so colorful and pretty. That's 57. Let's just see how much of a pain in the butt that is to fill some of that in. Oh, I do like that color though. I'll fix that 6 in a second. Apparently I'll fix that 6 as well. There's 2 I'm missing. I mean, this will be the obvious place for them to be. It'll be down in here somewhere, I guess, along the water line. Anyway, let me pick this back up to get these corrected. And then the 61s definitely become the water, and I'm not trying to get into them right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to accept that that's gonna be, unless 59 is green? Don't think it's gonna be. Well, maybe. Okay. We'll pop you in there. And then 61 is definitely water. I don't think we have any question. All right. Yeah, 62. Well, correct. That is where we have our here, we'll just go here. We'll just randomly pick this spot. So we can at least have part of the water going on, or the make this make sense of it all. There's that 73. Yeah, let's pop you back. I do like that color. I know, I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but it's so pretty. What a pretty color. Why is it not responding now? Yeah, I'm gonna have to correct those spots. I'm definitely not doing the body of water. Honest. Alright, I better... I better fix these spots. And 54. I'll do it on the top bit, but not the bottom. Alright, let's get back 62. And 73, because I messed those up. Yeah. Yeah, there's a 62. I saw another one hiding. Alright. $27. I guess this is like the top bit of the water. Alright. Not really trying to do that. I guess I somewhat need to find the edge. Alright, and where's the 54? There's 2 more 62s now that I see them. Hi, Knight. How are you? Tonight's stream is really poppin', huh? I adjusted all my commercials, so you're gonna have to let me know if it helped. I tried again. Yeah, doing okay. That's good. I put everything on the absolute minimum it allows. So we'll see how that works. You seem to get hit the worst. I do suspect it's because it's punishing people with ad blocker, but I don't know. I do not wish to punish people with ad blocker. Yeah, boogers, I didn't quite mean to do that. I think part of it is Twitch is playing games because I haven't, yeah, see, that's what I think. I think that's part of it for sure. But I am not a fan of that approach by Twitch, so. I was like, I'm not gonna do the under part of the water here. Ha ha ha, here I am. Alright, and then 59. Alright, 62. Boop, boop. 27. If I ever start streaming again, I'm wondering if I will just never try to get affiliate so I don't have ads, but they did say at one point they would add ads to non-affiliate accounts. Yeah, I'm not sure that gets you away. I'm going to be really honest. I mean, I want to be loyal to y'all here, but Kick is calling my name more and more. I just feel like I was not a fan of them at first, but I feel like as someone watching, they give me a better experience. I wouldn't drop the people that would be loyal to me here, but hopefully they'll respond to the competition in a positive way. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. At some point, it's ultimately like, if I don't provide a good experience, why are people gonna hang around? I wouldn't. Or I go watch on another platform. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with all of that right now. I'm gonna pop back up here. Also, I suspect they don't advertise non-affiliate partner accounts. They don't, is my understanding. The bar is different there, because I have checked it out, and I do have an account there now, but I haven't done anything with it. But, You have to have 75 followers, but you only have to stream for 5 hours. And then once you're monetized, you do get that 95%, and you have a lot more control, it looks like, over how your commercials and everything happen. I mean, I just feel like I should have the ability to say, I'll just take the hit and have less money from commercials if that's my choice. Because I think people prefer not to have lots of commercials. I know I prefer not to have lots of commercials. For Kick or Twitch? For Kick. For Kick. I was really surprised, and I feel like the discoverability is better over there now. I don't want to mess with it too much, but at the same time, now that they let you do dual streaming, it's tempting. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can do things over there that you can't do here too, and that's attractive. I know Kick is trying to stay away from ads that take over the stream. Well, that's just it. I mean, at some point you drive people away from the stream. This is my issue with YouTube right now. They are driving me insane with the ads. It is just... It really... I don't mind supporting a creator. I'm all about that, obviously. But what really gets me is when you have somebody that's demonetized and you have commercials every... like every 2 minutes or something. It's ridiculous. Like, if they're getting the money, that's one thing, but they should not be able to have that level of advertising if the person's not monetized, because they've deemed them unadvertiser friendly. Kick always allowed dual streaming. Yes, but Twitch didn't. Twitch is allowing it now, but then they keep putting roadblocks in. Tectone is talking about it a lot right now. He's attempting to pave the way, I guess. But if you want an update on, you know, pros and cons, he's a good source right now. Twitch did not allow it when people got mad, so they allowed it, but made it onerous that people don't do it. Exactly. So, for example, they're trying to say now, I guess, that you cannot acknowledge the chat from the other stream. What's gonna do that? You have to acknowledge the chat from the other stream, because they want you to be loyal to your Twitch chat. You're not allowed to leak to Kick at all, I think, now. It's something. But people are making 4 times as much over there. So, just saying. They made it as vague as they could without saying you can't exactly. Exactly. It's no accident. It's no accident at all. They are trying to be able to keep changing the rules. And that's the other thing. You know, I will follow the rules happily. Make them clear. And I will be so good with the rules. I will follow them to a T. But they don't want to do that. Because people would follow the rules if they knew what they were. They couldn't change them up so much. I don't know. I was happy to make affiliate. I was happy to be able to do things for you guys. But I'm already so annoyed. I hope I made the right choice. I don't know. But the girls, their affiliate, their ads are not like that. So I don't know whether they're grandfathered in somehow or what. Basically, in practice, you need to have an entirely separate chat box for non-Twitch. Possibly. I mean, I'll figure it out, and I'll. But I don't like seeing that people are coming on my stream and just getting ads. That's frustrating because that's not what people are here for. And I want them to make money. I want it to be mutually beneficial. It's not like I'm anti them making money, but they don't make money either if they chase people off the streams. It's just weird to me. It's like, have you seen some of the newer magazines? They'll be so expensive. And then you look inside and it's over half of it is advertisements. Like, well, why am I going to spend money to be advertised to? You don't seem to get it. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I am apparently a little ungrateful. You can read the rules as you need to ignore it on Twitch, but it is so vague they get called out. They can say you only need to have them on the same level and cannot mix the chats. Yeah, it's very vague. It's very vague. And I honestly think it's vague so that they can switch it up. They don't want people to do it, but they want to say that they're letting people do it. I know I saw some down here, yeah. They actually have stated outright that they keep the rules vague on purpose. Yeah, I believe it. 100%. You don't need to sell that one to me. I believe it completely. I mean, yeah. All of the platforms do that. They try to keep terms of service vague. That's the nature of it, I guess, but it does annoy me. I like very clear rules. Well, I guess I got that last 12 at some point. Alrighty. That's pretty good up there. Alright, where's 19? I'm just waiting for somebody else to come out and put out a better product. And it will do well. People love streaming. I listen to streams and podcasts and music. That's pretty much it. Haven't seen anything on TV worth watching in decades. Yeah, they really tried to torpedo Kick. I know. I mean, they didn't have to work hard. Kick was torpedoing themselves, but they jumped up. They started taking it seriously, and they're like, you know what? We're going to be competition. And they're becoming competition. Legit now. Alright, I need to find that one, because that one won't show later, and I don't want that to be a problem. 37. Oh, I hear things going on in the other room. Uh-oh. Llama, drama. Alright, let's get some of these 40s in a second. I don't know. I mean, since Kick started out with like all that gambling and stuff, but I tell you what I like. When you go on there, you can choose to have none of the hot tub streams, none of the gambling. Are you going to check on it? Check on it yet? I already have a Kick account. Just saying. So, yeah, I've checked on it. I just haven't streamed there. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. It's not like they're babies. They'll let me know if there's a real problem. Hopefully. Like if the house is burning down or something. I have a Kick account. I have not done anything yet, though. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done anything, but I have the account. And that's a lot of what I'm hearing is people who've gotten the account. They're just sort of holding their name and waiting to see what happens. But they're already ready to go. So, I could hardly cast stones if you've done the same. And more of the people I like are heading over there because they're getting squeezed out of everywhere else. So maybe I'm just too alt. I don't know. Alt anything. I don't even know what alt is anymore. I was always pretty normal before. I haven't changed. I was considered downright open-minded. A lot of people have said that, yeah. I'm like, you know, I don't... Yeah. I need not to talk about that. I'll get yelled at. Yeah, but just nice, normal takes. All of a sudden, they're not normal anymore. So what do you do? I do think Twitch needs to do more with their search functions. See, when Hedge and Artie started, the discoverability was actually really good here. And they were getting new people all the time. And we just noticed less and less new people. And people saying they're trying to find new people and they just aren't finding it. I'm not going to say nobody, but it's definitely affected. Uh, 37, 18, 20. Ah! See, I get to this part of the picture and this is where I just start messing it up everywhere. Twitch is such basic search, it actually is better to just pick a single category and sort and search through personally. And I think that's why it helps to be a VTuber, because people will just search VTuber. But you get some people looking for some weird stuff that way too. That I personally am not going to encourage them. But most people are pretty normal. Yeah. Yeah. But I like the anonymity of it. It lets you have a normal life, and oh, that's going to be so pretty. Yeah. Alright. The question is, do I just finish filling in this here? And then start working my way up and around, I think, maybe? Because I've sort of thrown away doing this in any kind of organized way, in a real way. 62. Is there another one over here with that? Yep. Boom. Let's just kind of call that. Anyway, I actually really love Twitch. I have enjoyed it immensely. I would like them to get their crap together. I've enjoyed YouTube, but like I said, they're trying to force you to pay more than like for cable TV or something. Nope. Not doing that. Especially not when they're still going to give you commercials. On Twitch, yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with that. I think the problem is the people who are really running it aren't consumers. And they don't know. I actually like it more than I thought. But that is also the people, not Twitch itself so much. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was a little slower to come to Twitch. I was annoyed that it was an Amazon thing, and what do they know about video games? But more and more of my people had streaming over here, and it brought me. You know, that's what they had hoped for, right? But they just, I don't know. I don't think they understand what makes them special. And they're not treasuring that. And they're going to lose their core audience if they don't. It's not like they're going to pick up like the real baby boomers. The people in their 60s and 70s and stuff. So, yeah. Yep. Alright, let's go find 13. Get these fixed. I don't know. Honestly, I do care, but mostly I've watched so many platforms come and go. If it's not here, it'll be somewhere. As like I tried telling my kids, there was a time, good luck getting the 60-plus-year-old grandma to watch a streamer. Exactly. I'm not going to say there's none out there, but I don't know who they think they're going to get. There's, especially when you're telling people pay to be here, and then you're going to try and give them commercials too. People are just going to go somewhere else. They don't need to be here. And I don't think people object to commercials overall if they're reasonable and they know they're going to go support the person they're watching. But if you know it's not even going to that person and they're not really getting a legit cut, why are you watching a commercial? Especially when they want you to pay to like do subs and stuff. I'm not sure how they think this is a strategy that people aren't going to find their way around. Well, there is that 80-something grandma who started streaming games. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying there's nobody. I'm just saying that's never going to be a core audience for them. And that's who has the money to just throw it at it and not really think about it. So, yeah, they're not. You got to look at the demographic you've got or are likely to get. And I don't feel like they're doing that, but I could be completely wrong. Hey, you.
Hello. I know it's 9:12.
Okay. I'll probably finish this little piece and be done.
Okay.
Crush the competition before it can grow. I'm not sure they even want competition. It's like they don't want to exist. I feel like all these alternative media things over the years, ultimately, they don't understand what made the ones before them. I mean, if we still had Antenna TV providing decent shows with minimal commercials, there would have been no temptation for people to go to cable. Then people went to cable because they could pay for it and have minimal commercials. Except then they got a bunch of commercials there and they paid for it. Then they got DVDs and then they got, VCR tapes was in there. Chris, they hope to keep anyone smaller than them down. Absolutely, 100%. I think that's their real strategy. I'll still always be mad that Drama Fever got bought out because they were awesome. I liked them a lot. And I liked that they had good colloquial translations on everything, not this fan stuff. And they weren't rewriting everything. They were very interactive. They were very responsive to their people. So they got bought out by Warner Brothers, I think, who never even did anything but shut them down because they just didn't want the competition. They seem to think, oh, then they'll have to come here. Nope. I don't have to go anywhere. In the computer age, we can go anywhere and find our entertainment. We are not held into the little box you want to put us in. I just feel like they chase you out of another space and another space and another space. I still want decent, wholesome entertainment. It was the making the company public problem. I don't know. I mean, for me, a lot of it was when the kids were younger, I'm like, I don't need to watch this one step short of porn on the TV. I don't want to watch it. I don't want my kids walking in on that. So I ended up watching other country stuff. Because I could. I keep hearing how that's what the American audience wants, but you know what? The American audience goes further and further away. They don't seem to agree. Yeah. Aha. We'll see. Like I said, I had told the kids, there's been one thing after another. There was AOL, there was MySpace, there was all these, nothing's ever going to get rid of this companies. And most of them, people don't even know about them anymore. Something will come in and fill that hole. I'm not too worried. It's a matter of riding out the storm and figuring out how to get there. Because they're not going to make me watch the stuff they want me to watch. I got my own brain. Actually, I need a 30. Boop, boop, boop. And I guess I passed the 31 here. And there's a 37 hiding in here. Yeah, I think that Twitch is already dying, but it's big enough people have not seen it yet. I agree. Honestly, I think YouTube's more on the way out than they realize, too. The only thing that keeps them there is they don't have a good substitute yet. It will happen. They can totally turn it around. Ads, yep, they could totally turn it around. But they have to want to. I'm not sure they do. I saw 30 something I missed. It was like 37. 25 to 30-second ads is not that bad compared to before or back. Okay, cool. It's supposed to tell me when there's an ad, and it didn't, so that part failed. But we're getting there. I just turned off everything automatic. I tried to make it the absolute minimum on ads. And I told it to let me know when it's doing the ads. It did before, it didn't now, so I don't know. I think maybe it is punishing your ad blocker. The people who want to fix Twitch either don't know how or don't have the power to. I think part of the problem is they have an inherent, they look down on their own customers. How do you provide a good product when you think you're better than your customers and your creators? They need to get some people in there that don't think they're better, who actually listen to what people want, and they have a chance. I don't think they're gone by any means, but yeah. I think a lot of people just don't care, though. That too, yeah. You gotta care about your customer base. But I don't think they teach that in business school anymore. And something tells me a lot of these people were taught how to manage companies like this. But these companies didn't used to exist. Nobody really knows. You can't learn this in school. You gotta be willing to fly by the seat of your pants or lose it. $24, $21. Boy, I'm getting there on this. I'm running out of colors. Alright, let's see what we look like here. Oh, okay. I kind of wanted to do more up here. But that's still way better. That's pretty. It's gotta be a bridge. So you got like this, and this is a bridge thingy, and this is gorgeous the way the water is done. I think that's gonna be really pretty. They need to go on a firing spree. Yeah, well, in my opinion, there's, you know, definitely some cleaning out that could occur. A little off with their heads kind of moment in the job sphere. Companies like this did exist, but they promoted within and people cared, but that does not make money. It can. What it does do is make money in quarterly ways, but you can build a company that's so strong, it's strong for generations that way. It's just people don't have the patience to put that in anymore. But family businesses where they really commit to the long-term stability versus the short-term profit, they just don't show that initial profit people like to see. Publicly traded is the problem, I think. Immediate money then. Another problem is once things gets big, you get people who join just because it's big. Yo, absolutely. They're like, I want to be part of that movement. I want to make money. I want that kind of security. But you got to do the work. As long as it's still based on a meritocracy, you've got hope. But, you know, that's a pipe dream anymore. Everybody wants security. I mean, who wouldn't want security? But ultimately, that just means when it goes down, everybody goes down together. It's not real security. It's false security. But it sounds good, right? Who doesn't want to be in a position where they can never lose their job? I mean, of course that's something people want. But some people just don't work as hard as others. Ah! I just messed that up. I also think that people join a lot of these companies because they are so big they can use the company's power. There's some of that for sure. I don't know. Things will be shaken up or not. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But in the meantime, Kick sure is looking interesting. I mean, things like, okay, we can take a hit on, you know, just not have a monetized stream on something, but cover something fun for everybody. But they cut the sound if they think it's copyright here. It's moderately frustrating. Alright, let's see. 31 and 32. Then it's straight towards politics, and I don't want to go there. Yeah, see, I'm being very careful. So how did Hedge's birthday go? Hedge's birthday went really, really well. It was really funny because she was like, I got choices for her to try alcohol for her 21st birthday. And then she's like, she didn't want any of it. Which I was fine with. I didn't really expect her to go hog wild, or I wouldn't have provided things, but, yeah. But, You know, I made sure just in case there was something. I feel like the best way to keep kids from like learning irresponsible things is to just have it available and they know it's okay now. They don't have to hide it. My kids never would anyway, but I don't know. That's my logic. All my nieces and nephews too, when they've gotten to be that age, I take them for a little something something. I don't ever want them to have a reason to hide that from me, because if they have a problem, I want to be able to be there for them. Get a P.O. box. If I ever get money, I will send you stuff. We're going to get a P.O. box. We already have the whole plan. It's expensive. And nobody has really wanted to send us anything yet, so there hasn't been a reason. But when the time comes, we already know where we're going to get it and everything. We thought about this before anybody ever streamed even the first time. Because we've seen that be an issue with people, you know, like, yeah. There we go. You could also do Throne. I think we're going to end up having to do something else. I mean, there's people that want games and things, or they want something, you know, and we're really, the Twitch payout, let's just say somebody goes, oh, here's an extra subscription or something. By the time you get the money, you will have spent it ages before that. But it would be nice to say, all right, well, if you really want to see game X, you know, I don't have the money right now, but if you pay for it, we'll, you know, happily play it. We would all like to be able to do that for people, but, yeah, we're going to have to do something different. I don't know. Initially, everybody was doing really well with the funding here, but, yeah, not so much. And if it doesn't pay for itself, like, we can't afford to just, yeah. I mean, have you seen the price of video games? You can't just say, oh, sure, I'll go spend 90 bucks whenever you have a whim. No matter how much you want to. It's just reality. Insane, yeah. Or like there's people who want because we do a lot of retro games and they'll want something we don't have, and that's great, but we're doing ones that we already had, so we don't have, you know, 120 bucks to go get that special Mario game or whatever, even if we have the system for, you know, maybe 10 hours of streaming. A big part of me streaming was so that I could pay for games. See, and we initially it was doing that, but it's not anymore. So it kind of takes the incentive out. We also like the playing with other people, you know, it's like sharing a football game or a movie with friends. It's cool. Special new shiny thing. Yes. And if it turns into something else, even better, right? But it's just not doing that anymore. And we have more people watching us. Obviously, I'm newer, but more engagement, less results. So maybe they're just trying to push it so that only bigger creators, but we would be bigger if we could be. I don't think we're so shabby. Artie's gonna come yell at me in a minute. Like, Mom, the computer needs a break. I won't be able to stream. And she's right. Yeah, I don't know. I was just looking at the time, actually. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit moderately guilty. I do have a heart hiding somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't want to give her a heart attack. I love her. She's going to play A Nice Day for Fishing, which I think is a Switch game. Well, yeah, but the computer, we have gates on it now, so it's not so noisy for y'all, but it is as fixed as I could get it, but it is not, it needs a break. Or it's not gonna work later. And I don't want to do that to her. That said, I'm so close to finishing this little section. It's driving me a little bit insane. Ah, this is the game that I don't know why I play, and yet it does get just a little bit addictive. So it's probably going to be a bit softer on the PC. Yeah, I'm hoping. But it still will need a break. Yeah. Mm, 1946. All right. $32. It's so close. It's so close. Like, this is where I mess up when I start rushing. Because I'm like, I won't have the computer again for a while. I want to finish what I want to finish. I'm feeling greedy. Let's see. But no, I really don't want to upset her. She wouldn't even complain. She'd just look at me all sad. Be like, I know. She's got my number. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that helps so much. I just wanted to attach that piece, you know? Isn't that going to be gorgeous? Alrighty. Oh, it's going to be like a stone bridge. I was trying to figure out how that was working. What they should have is a button that finds misclicked squares. Forget that. Once I get the correct color in, I wish it would lock it. That would make all the difference in the world. It drives me crazy that I'll have a whole section done and then I get one or two wrong and then I have to go, like, undo them and I have to fix it. But yeah, that too. That would be amazing. Anyway, for the price, it's pretty awesome. The other problem is that it, like if I go out here, every time I go in these different sections, the options have changed somewhat. So that makes it complicated to plan in advance. Yes, this was for the price of free on Steam. Coloring Pixels. But they have paid. Like if you go beyond the not owned, I haven't paid for anything. I've done books 1 and down. I haven't seen Summer. That's actually new. Yeah, see, I have to pay for that. Alright. I need to go. I'm gonna get judged severely. I hope you have a good evening, night. Here. But yeah, it's on Steam. It's called Coloring Pixels. And it's actually decent. Gore recommended it way back. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow.